Hi, I'm Joe Bunning from Bunning Family Pharmacy. We're so proud to once again be able to bring the best in high school athletics to you. Once again, partnering up with BFA Productions, and we're giving you that virtual front row seat at home. Thank you so much and enjoy the game.
On the grounds of Egg Harbor City, New Jersey for tonight's South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic and the BFA crew here for all of the festivities. Going to be a battle, bit of a rivalry game tonight. These teams located just 5 miles up the road from one another. It is the Knights of Egg Harbor City hosting the Galloway Mustangs. Tonight's home plate umpire is Mr. Jerry Wilgus, and with Jerry, got him mic'd up tonight, so hope he's providing some entertainment. And speaking of entertaining and headline news, looking at the starting pitcher for the Egg Harbor City Knights, and that is Joe Hamill. The Knights coming into this contest with a 2-9 record, while the Mustangs are at 3-7. These two teams have been trying to string some wins together. Lots of youth on both squads, and Coach Junior Mejia from Galloway reporting that he's been able to secure a couple of new additions to the team, and we'll be sure to get a chance to talk about them just a little bit later on this evening. And for the Egg Harbor City Knights, they are going deep into the roster, and player coach tonight is Belford Rivera, making the start behind the dish. So he will be catching Hamill in duties. Of course, his son, Holy Spirit Spartan alum and current Ball State Cardinal, Matt Rivera. So catching runs in the family, but this is going to be an interesting assignment for Belford Rivera, and an even more adventure for the home plate umpire, Jerry Wilgus. And we're going to get things started with the Galloway Mustangs. You can hear some pleasantries exchanged by Wilgus, and the leadoff hitter for Galloway, and that'll be right fielder Kyle Campbell. All right, and we're going to get things started. Scheduled for a 7 o'clock first pitch, just a few minutes behind schedule here, 7:08 to be exact. Game time temperature, first pitch 78 degrees with clear and sunny skies before the nighttime falls. And the first pitch from Hamill, swing and miss to Kyle Campbell. Here's the 0-1 from Hamill. Breaking pitch, healthy hack. That one drops through the zone, and quickly now 0-2. So it'll be interesting to see Rivera calling pitches and catching at the same time. Usually have to look over to the dugout a little bit, and there's a hard hit ball. It's foul down the right field side. Out past the first base coach of Galloway. And there's a hard grounder right back to Hamels. He'll flip it over with ease.
No, you don't.
And that is an out.
There's almost no root there, so it's just gonna be dead.
So the big first baseman Rivera holding things down. They like to say 2 Riveras are better than 1. So after the quick put out, it'll bring up the shortstop, Andrew Baldino. Baldino from Absegami High School. Also dubbed as the super senior. Taking advantage of that COVID year back in 2020. Hamill goes back to work.
Time.
And that one gets a piece of him.
Here you go.
And he's going to take it off of the foot. Listening as Jerry Wilgus going to give Baldino a chance to gather himself.
We got one, knock it down.
So the UMBC retriever, Jaden Schertel, Holy Spirit High School, he's in the 3-hole in center field. There's a ball fouled right back out of play. So 1 out base runner is Baldino over at first. Schertel, sweet swinging lefty, known for the big pop in his bat and the lightning fast step. He's quick out of the box. That's going to be trouble. They're going to rush the throw, but they're not going to get the speedy Jaden Schertel. All Moran could do to try to get it over to Rivera. But with the dirt infield, Schertel wasted no time, and that'll be an infield single. Runners now at first and second. Number 21 is the second baseman for the Mustangs, and that's Chase Swain. The ball gets away from Hamill, and it's going to allow both base runners to move up into second and third.
It was close, you know, probably borderline. I don't usually get the borderline one.
Want to thank the Bunning Family Pharmacy, the official sponsor of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League, and of course our friends at GameChanger. So we're streaming both games, I should say both streams tonight. If you're looking for the total user-friendly and immersive experience, you want to head on over to GameChanger, download the app at gc.com on your favorite iOS or Android device. You'll get real up-to-date stats, both for the game and for the season. You can control your highlight clips, player features, and more if you're a premium member. And there's a swing and a miss. And thanks to the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League and GameChanger, it's a community pass, meaning that you'll have all the features at your fingertips. So it doesn't cost you a thing. And if you're on our YouTube channel, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button and join us in the chat. Let us know where you're watching the game from tonight, who you're rooting for, and sometimes some good old-fashioned trash talk. It's always fun and exciting. So it's a 2-1 count as we resume play here for Chase Swain. And there's a called strike. Ball bounces just away from Belford Rivera. There's a chopper going over to short. It's going to be Petrosh, and he'll gun him down for out number 2, but it will be an RBI for Swain. So Petrosh out of Keene University, holding things down, showing off the leather. 2 outs as Felipe Campusano, listed as the extra hitter tonight. He'll step in with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Campusano, 3 games under his belt, comes in batting .571 in this one. 4 singles and 4 RBI. And they get him to chase on that swing. So Shurtell still in scoring position down at
2-1.
third. And now Campusano. He flares one sky high, shallow right field, and it's going to be a pitching wedge RBI. So Campusano stays hot with the bat. Adds another RBI to the season total, and Galloway quickly up 2-0 here in the top of the first as Galloway's catcher Bradley Mills steps in. There's a called strike. Starting things off, and if you are on Twitter, in-game highlights courtesy of @ThisWeekInBaseball South Jersey, at TWI Baseball SJ on Twitter. Chopper to third, too hot to handle over in the corner for Peachy. And that will put runners at first and second on the E5. Again, our social media coordinator, Bailey Dickinson of Post University, running the Twitter account tonight. So get those real-time highlights. Be sure to like and share. Blast it out. So after reaching on the error, it's going to be Lucas Prendergast, third baseman.
Ball.
First pitch in for a ball. Takes that ball upstairs. Lucas Prendergast out of Woodstown.
2-0.
Should mention the state champion Woodstown Wolverines. There's a called strike.
Two-one. Ball. 3-1.
And there is a ball. Here's a called strike.
Three-two.
Full count to Prendergast, and there's a foul ball. Third base side off of a vehicle over at Harbor Fields. Pretty sure there's a dent in the back of that pickup. I want to get our friends Jim G and the crew at the RK Auto Body Shop, Delsey Drive in Vineland. Take a look at that one. Anytime you happen to walk back to the car after the game and find that cracked windshield, big dent in the hood or on the door, no worries. The RK Auto Group's got you covered. So full count still, runners go, and Prendergast shovels one over to third, but this time making the play for the 5-3 putout is in fact Rapace, not before the Mustangs. Able to put 2 runs on the board and take the early lead. Head to the bottom of the first. The Knights of Egg Harbor City coming to bat here at Leak Field. Ready for baseball. Bottom half of the first. It'll be Michael de Blasio from Absegami, the rising senior, about to take the hill. And the lefty has been filthy as of late, and one of the aces of the Brave staff. He's going to face a pretty formidable and college-laden lineup for the Egg Harbor City Knights. And that starting lineup tonight will feature starting lineup for the Knights is going to be Rivera, Petrosh, Goodrich, Rapici, Brady, Walker, Hamill, Petrosh, Moran, and Rivera. And they will face the southpaw from Galloway, Michael de Blasio. So de Blasio, good stuff. 3 and 4 pitch type of pitcher. Generally sits in this fastball in the high 80s. And it'll start things off against Jonathan Rivera, the big first baseman.
What?
Rivera swings at the first pitch. It's going to be a hustle play, but some athleticism. And what a great throw and a great squeeze as Lucas Prendergast from Woodstown showing some flames to help out the pitcher. Taking a look at the GameChanger instant replay. Good approach to the baseball and a super stretch over at first base by Frankie Gargione to get the job done. The shortstop, Stephen Petrosh, Egg Harbor City native. He'll dig in. Currently at Keene, and the Holy Spirit Spartan alum takes the first pitch for ball 1. And I'll take ball 2, calls the home plate umpire Jerry Wilgus. Healthy hack, but he can't connect.
2-1.
De Blasio fires again. That ball fouled. Right side out of play. Looks like it fell harmless over in the street. Had concerns, almost made contact with the RK Chevrolet Silverado over there.
What?
2-2 for de Blasio.
Ball.
And that one just misses on the corner. It'll be a full count now.
3-2.
Stephen Petrosh. Broken bat right back at him. And it's going to go for the 1-3 put out as Petrosh tosses the firewood. So de Blasio with some good movement on that pitch comes inside on the handle. And that is a foul ball, calls Jerry Wilgus. So Petrosh goes to the dugout and he'll have an opportunity to keep this at bat going.
He's broken bats already today. What?
Still a full count. This time Petrosh gets a hold of one, and that is just foul. Third base side. Thought he had a shot at it, and got a lot of family over there in left field corner too, as you see it fall just foul. Good camera work by the BFA crew. We'll have to give the shameless plug to our buddy Steve Petrosh and Petrosh's Big Top Tent Rentals for all your party needs and more. We'll get a shot of the Petrosh crew over there. I wonder if they brought us a beverage. Looks like they got a lot of water in that cooler. That ball fouled straight back, but somehow found its way through the screen. Blasio fires, and that one's sky high right field. And getting under it, making the squeeze will be Kyle Campbell. Two up, two down. Petrosh with a big battle, but heads back to the dugout after about a 9-pitch at bat. So a good battle by the Spartan alum. As Atlantic Cape Buccaneer Nate Goodrich swinging from the left side. He'll be playing third base, we're being told, headed into the second inning. That ball gets away from the catcher. Ball down.
2-0.
Here, Jerry Wilgus. Give the old 2-0 update on the count.
Ball.
Making that now 3-0. So de Blasio with a chance to reset his pace. Try to get the likely take pitch here with 2 outs. Paints the corner. Strike number 1.
3-1.
And it's ball number 4. So de Blasio gets the first 2 batters to retire. He gives up a walk here to put Goodrich aboard with 2 outs. As the left fielder, Joe Rapici, steps on in. Healthy hack. As Rapici tries the ambush move, swinging hard at the first pitch. Good look over at first base. Let's see if Rapici's getting a little itchy, trying to get in a scoring position. I'm sorry, check that, make that Nate Goodrich trying to get in a scoring position. Blasio breaking pitch was a pretty one. Gets the bottom part of the zone as it drops through. And he's got him on the ropes. 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
Jerry Wilgus making it easy on me. He's calling out the count.
Time.
Time is called and time is awarded.
What?
Egg Harbor City coming into this game with a tough loss last night on a walk-off to Absecon, 3-2 in 9 innings. And there's a swing through and strike 3. So the Knights try to answer the call here in the bottom of the first, but unable to get on the board. De Blasio looking relatively sharp to get this one started. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on. 2-0 Mustangs as we head to the top of the second on BFA.
Frankie, home to you.
Top of the second here in Egg Harbor City, South Jersey South Shore Baseball League summer action. And Joe Hamill, he is on the hill. And due up for the Galloway Mustangs here in the frame, Frankie Gargione, Viraj Sheth, and the pitcher Michael de Blasio. Representing 8, 9, 10 in the batting order. It's a absolute beautiful, clear evening as the sun begins to set. It's a little tough on the fans down the third base side as they're kind of looking right into the sun. But it's a relatively cool night overall. Good night to certainly be outside at the ballpark. So it'll be Hamill, his battery mate, player coach Belford Rivera. And Rivera FedExes one down to second base as we're about to start the inning. The left-handed swinger, Frankie Gargione. Holding it down over at first base tonight. He'll lead things off here in the second. And Hamill. The 0-1 pitch makes it 0-2 as Gargione misses on the swing. That ball misses upstairs.
One, two.
1-2 is the count to hear from Wilgus.
Two.
And Gargione gives it a ride, pops it up third base side, making his way back is Goodrich, and he'll squeeze it for the out. Coming to bat here in the second, Viraj Sheth batting second in the frame. He'll take the first pitch for ball number 1. Another Absegami Brave out here balling out. He and his brother Krish, a lethal combo. Part of that Braves lineup, being told by Coach Mejia. Should see the rising senior in the pitching rotation next year as he hits one over to Petrosh. Petrosh will gather, fires to Rivera, and they got the 6-3 put out for out number 2. Sheth will head back to the dugout, and he'll give way to the pitcher, Michael de Blasio. So de Blasio takes the first pitch for called strike. Clean inning and a clean finish for the starting pitcher for the Mustangs. The last half frame. Count evens at 1.
1-1. Right there. ball player always remembers. It may take a little bit to come back.
Like a machine,
It will. 2-1.
2-1 now, the count.
Ball. Yeah.
So 3-1, favorable hitters count for de Blasio as he faces Joe Hamill.
Ball like up.
And de Blasio's aboard. 2-out base runner from the walk.
Time is out. You can go.
They're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, and it'll be Viraj Sheth, the last recorded out, as Kyle Campbell steps to the hill, or steps to the plate, that is.
Ball.
And Sheth committing crimes as he's stealing things.
You couldn't have thrown him out with a go-go gadget arm. His jump so big.
Belford Rivera getting some feedback from the home plate umpire as they both debate. And it looks like we've got a hand up from Wilgus, so that's a foul ball, and he will go back to the bag, but a good jump nonetheless. Kyle Campbell, this is his 8th game
1-1.
for the Mustangs. That ball back to the screen. Campbell with a .353 batting average this summer. On base plus the slugging over 1, so 103.8. And this is all information you can find by following the team on GameChanger. He rips one over to third. Goodrich, busy guy this inning, and he'll go over to Rivera for another putout to end the frame. So no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on, 2-0 Mustangs as they head back to the field here in the bottom of the second. Well, the sun is setting here in Egg Harbor City, and if only that group over there knew a tent company that could keep them maybe shaded on this sunny night with the sun in their eyes, and that is Steve Petrosh of Petrosh's Big Top Tent Rentals, Parties, and more. So if you're looking to have the big barbecue this summer or the big festival and you need the big tent, well, it's a quick call over to Petrosh's Big Top, and we're going to see another Petrosh more than likely this inning as due up. It's going to be Sean Brady, Barry Walker, Joe Hamill, and Peyton Petrosh here in the second. And there is Sean Brady, pride of Cedar Creek.
Ball.
First pitch in for a ball. A little bit of an inter-district rival there. Blasio from Gammy and Brady from Cedar Creek hammers one over to short, but a good pick over there by Frankie Gargione to help out the shortstop Andrew Baldino for the putout. Center fielder Barry Walker. He'll climb into the box.
No, he didn't. Jack.
And he's saying that he went on the appeal. It's a strike on the swing. That ball fouled up and out of play. Into the screen, that is.
There's not much ground back here. Like.
And there is strike 3. So a nice pitch there by de Blasio. Check it out on the GameChanger instant replay. Frozen popsicles on the outside corner. As he gets it worked on the paint job there. Backwards K in the book, and starting pitcher Joe Hamill.
Clear, and the batter's clear, Charles.
Ball.
First pitch is the ball.
Ball.
Make that now 2-0.
2-0.
And there's a called strike as de Blasio able to
2-1.
bounce back.
Ball. Come on out. 3-1.
3-1.
Ball 4.
And ball 4. Hamill works his way down to first base. And is another 2-out base runner. A little bit of a similar scenario as in inning number 1 for Egg Harbor City as Peyton Petrosh tries the light diffuse here on the Egg Harbor City offense.
Ball.
Ball goes upstairs. Blasio delivers again. That ball catches the outside. Evens the count at 1-1. And here's de Blasio with the 1-1 pitch. Ball misses away, and Hamill getting a bit runnerish down there at first base. Take a look at de Blasio trying to manage the run game here. As the Mustangs with the early 2-0 lead here in the second from Egg Harbor City. De Blasio checks the runner, Gargione, able to grab the ball. And de Blasio goes to work again, 2-1. Swings through and misses. Here's the steal attempt. Hamill's in, and he'll swipe the bag.
2-2.
There's a good look on the GameChanger instant replay. A good jump and a good job by the younger Petrosh and Peyton trying to protect the runner on that stolen base. Now with 2 outs, de Blasio with a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out to end the frame, and in back-to-back innings, Michael de Blasio ends the inning with a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, one runner left on. We're going to head to the third. You're watching BFA Sports coverage of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League.
Hi, I'm Joe Bunning from Bunning Family Pharmacy. We're so proud to once again be able to bring the best in high school athletics to you. Once again, partnering up with BFA Productions, and we're giving you that virtual front row seat at home. Thank you so much and enjoy the game.
Well, summer sunsets. Beautiful place to watch a baseball game for sure. And taking a little bit of a listen in is the umpire Jerry Wilgus and player coach Belford Rivera. Talk about going the extra mile. Sometimes it's tough to have to.
Wait a minute, is that your son?
Sometimes it's tough to pinch hit as a coach in some of these summer leagues in any position, right? So we've seen things, guy play first, guys DH. Seen it sometimes even with Jimmy Kurtz. I've seen it with Junior Mejia, the Galloway coach. But Belford Rivera going an extra mile as he's catching tonight and doing a good job as he's working with Joe Hamill, who's out there on the hill. So do up this frame for the Mustangs. It'll be Baldino, Schertel, and Swain. And thus far, it's been a game that the pitchers have been count a bit on the defense, but they've been very efficient with getting their pitches across the plate. And here's the last warm-up pitch for Hamill, and Rivera will send it on down to second base. So again, Rivera, the father of Holy Spirit alum Matt Rivera, and Rivera, seen some of the stories that have come out. He had quite the experience and journey to get to Ball State, but doing mostly the DH work because he was actually hit by a car. But was able to recover from his injuries, get back on the baseball field, and a lot of baseball in the blood of the Rivera family. So to see Pop now doing what needs to be done behind the plate to keep this team going, very noble and very impressive. That ball is down to Baldino. Check the count. I believe it's 2-0. And make that 3-0. Well, Hamill's able to get the Sam's Club Saturday morning special, the free one, where they usually give out the samples. He makes that 3-1 now. And Baldino will swing at the offering, cutting it off, and lost a footing on the dirt here in Egg Harbor City. That's a tough spot for Nate Goodrich. You don't see that every day, but unfortunately with the all dirt infield, cleats wouldn't hold. And Goodrich looks over at his teammate Petrosh, who grew up on these fields, and says, "Yo, what's up with that?" And Petrosh's like, "I've been there a couple times." Jaden Schertel, center fielder, takes ball number 1, and now Baldino ends up at third as he was awarded second base on the errant throw as it went into dead ball territory. And now Sjssbl with an opportunity to put another run on the board.
Ball.
Joe Hamill's pitch is in the dirt. And it'll be 2-0.
Good call to him, good call to him. He's not throwing with the put down. Oh, yeah.
Some good banter between the umpire and the catcher, Belford Rivera, also the coach.
Time.
Time is called by
Yeah, go ahead.
Sjssbl, and now Belford will head out to the mound to talk to his pitcher.
Well, Belford is in his 50s. Hasn't caught in 30 years. Shouldn't be forced to do so, but no one else would do it that has any experience. So here he is, and he's doing the best he can. So
So you just hear umpire Jerry Wilgus give an update to Jaden Sjssbl, who not so long ago was in a Holy Spirit uniform in his own right, and come to find out that that ball ends up grabs in the bag. It's a fair ball. Sjssbl going to show off the wheels. RBI is going to score Baldino, no doubt about it, and just like that, the retriever from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, able to get to second base without hesitation. The RBI double.
New York.
Go to New York on that one.
They want to go to New York on the call. Well, inquiring minds want to know. We'll see if we can
I'm not even a coach today.
tee that one up.
Oh yeah, I guess not.
That's beat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could try and be like Casey Stengel. Yeah.
Well, Sjssbl going to exchange the equipment there, and I don't know. We'll see if we have some time in between. We can run that playback, but I don't think our angle is going to matter much on that one.
Ball.
Woodstown alum Chase Swain digs in. Swain grounded out to short in his first at bat.
Ball.
And he's ahead in the count now to Hamill, 2-0.
Come on, Joe. Trust me, right?
2-0.
Coach Belford Rivera sounding like a Jedi out there, telling him to use the force. Trust me.
Rio.
3-0.
Ball 4.
And 4 straight pitches results in a walk. Swain at first. Sjssbl is at second.
Walk-up music.
And Felipe Campusano with the RBI single back in the first.
Right.
That ball grounded back to Hamill. Only play he's got is over at first. We'll get Campusano, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's check that.
Hamill's gonna exchange baseballs, and there's a look above the third base dugout. Got 2 runners in scoring position. It is Sjssbl and Swain who advanced on the ground out back to the pitcher, as the catcher Bradley Mills fouls off the first pitch from Hamill. He reached on an error back in the first. The ball fouled out of play, and there's the University of Tampa alum, Coach Junior Mejia, current head coach at Absegami, showing off some infield skills. Ball misses up and out of the zone.
1-2.
Hamill has Mills on the ropes. And that one evens at 2-2. Temperature's starting to drop a little bit. The BFA sports crew had a bit of a wager of what the game time temperature would be.
2-1.
I think unofficially, for those that had 78, could cash those tickets. Now it's probably about 74, 75, as social media coordinator Bailey Dickinson has broke out the hoodie. So we're going to have to question her toughness going forward, but that's all right. Sure, if her dad's listening, he'll take care of that for me.
Right.
There is a called strike.
Good strategy distracting the hitter there, Stalford.
Oh, healthy hack, and that is strike number 3. Good job by Bailey Dickinson on top of the scoreboard on that one. So 2 outs as Lucas Prendergast, the pride of Woodstown, 0 for 1 this fine evening. He's got a 2-out RBI opportunity.
Foul. Right here.
That ball had some wicked spin on it. It's fouled just to this unique spot here for us, by the way, the BFA sports crew. It's not often that we find ourselves set up in front of the dugout,
I had a feeling it was going through the way it was.
but we're still not on the field. Maybe we'll get a look around the complex here. There you go. So we're close to the action.
Wipe.
As I have my debut as a leg model. Look at that. That ball is past Belford Rivera as it goes into the dirt, and it'll allow Schertel to score yet again 4-0 now for the Mustangs, and Chase Swain moves into third base.
Oh, 2.
Count now 0-2 to Lucas Prendergast.
Ball.
That ball just misses up. Lots of summer baseball action. We'll try to take a look at what's going on around the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League the next inning, and
Foul.
there's a foul tip.
Yeah, you got a piece of it.
And,
Yep.
the catcher Rivera
Curtain.
and the coach questioning whether or not he foul tipped it, and the smirk from Prendergast is he's like,
You just go to New York.
if I didn't tip it, you think I would say so?
Right.
Nice job there. Prendergast goes downstairs to avoid the put-out pitch.
So 1-2. Wipe. Ball. 2-2.
2-2 is the count.
Ball, that's up.
And now a full count.
I like that one.
Good break, it's just late.
Oh,
That's the problem with the 12-6. That's the problem with those, is that they break late.
too.
You received it. 3-2.
Great combo. And that's ball 4. So that one got away from Hamill.
I will land on your butt.
But some really good color commentary as the
That's not going to end well for him.
runners now at first and third after the walk, and the left-handed swinger,
Who you coach with a whack
Frankie
guy?
Gargione.
Or with a whack guy?
Gargione popped up to third base back in the second. Gargione fouling that one back.
How old are you, Belford? How much?
Huh?
How old? 56. Oh, I thought you said 66 at first. Okay. I'm much older than me
So
then.
for those of you who didn't hear that,
What?
the catcher's 56.
Hey!
That's a called strike. And again, tip of the cap to the manager for going out of his way, making sure that he had a full defensive squad tonight.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. That one pops out of the mitt. Belford will send it down to first base, and that'll end the frame, but not before the Mustangs are able to add 2, take a 4-0 lead as the Knights come to bat, bottom of the 3rd on BFA. And we're ready to go here in the bottom of the 3rd. Back in Egg Harbor. First pitch is a swing and a miss to Eric Moran.
Two strikes.
And he strikes him out, so de Blasio with a good start here in the 3rd to get Moran. And I'm pretty sure it's about to set a
There he is.
league record as Belford Rivera takes his first at bat of the season. First pitch just inside, and I'm telling you right now, I can feel for Coach. It was a few years ago when I was summoned to play in a men's league, which I thought was supposed to be over 30. I come to find out that it was just any age you want to be, and facing a college pitcher throwing absolute flames, not an easy feeling. But a good hack there by Rivera. He evens the count 1-1 against Michael de Blasio.
1-1.
Oh, and Belford going with the bunt. He's inside the bag. It's going to make it difficult, but he is able to get the put out, and thankfully his hamstrings held up. So he's Belford Rivera.
Since he's an umpire, it'd be hard to argue it.
Made his hitting coach Jim Brady very happy. Brady out there on the third base side, executing. Happy to see him lay down that bunt. So I'm glad those hitting lessons with Jim Brady are paying dividends here in Egg Harbor City. As Jonathan Rivera pops up back to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Rivera grounded out to third, back in the first. Jonathan Rivera been doing a nice job over first base, scooping him out on defense.
Yes.
It says he offered on the swing.
One.
And here's the 1-1 from de Blasio. De Blasio changing the eye level, attacking him upstairs in the zone. And now 1-2. Punch out, strike 3 on the corner. We'll see it on the GameChanger instant replay. As we slow it down, location, location, location. So de Blasio passing the real estate school exam to end the third, and we're going to head to the top of the fourth, where the Galloway Mustangs leading Egg Harbor 4-0 here on BFA.
Your main focus is just get your ass.
And we're back to baseball as we start the top of the fourth. And, well, let's take a look at the coach executing. So here's Rivera's first at-bat of the season. He gets the bunt down, and he gets on the hustle. I mean, look at that 60 time. And he was warned by the umpire, Jerry Wilgus, about potential runner interference as he executed that play. But nonetheless, his hitting coach, Jim Brady, is going to be happy with the GameChanger instant replay, as he certainly has been instructed him how to get around and drop a bunt, because we all know that although Sean Brady is a hell of a baseball player, his father, Jim Brady, well, let's just say he's better at many other things, especially if it has to do with a paintbrush. All right, so Viraj Sheth. Sheth grounded out to short back in the second. Expecting to see Sheth, de Blasio, and Campbell hit here for the Mustangs. Hamill's still out there on the hill. He's been doing a good job overall. Scattered 3 hits over 3 innings of work thus far. But the Mustangs able to take advantage in the right situation and put some runs on the board.
Here we go.
Sheth showing some patience in a leadoff spot here in the fourth. Draws the 3-0 count and make that ball 4. So he is a leadoff base runner.
Thank you.
That ball fouled straight back. Sjssbl was on the break to go to second base. And he's going to head back to first. Shout out to my BFA crew tonight on the production. Ryan Schumacher behind the controls. That ball's fouled up. Doug E. Stasic on the switcher, controlling the camera angles.
2 strikes.
Bailey Dickinson on social media, and the legendary Charles Hope and Nick Penza, a legend in the making, over there on the cameras tonight. And of course, old reliable Casper T. Ripod,
Nobody told you he was going.
who continues to set the crew record for most consecutive games
1-2.
behind the camera.
Ball.
Casper, a little bit of the Iron Man on the crew. Never needs the night off. As de Blasio gets the K, trying to attack Hamill. So Hamill, nice job answering back. And with one runner on and Sjssbl at second, and after the Blasio strikeout, it'll be Kyle Campbell. So Campbell, 0 for 2 tonight. He's grounded out to the infield in both at bats. And he takes the first breaking pitch from Hamill for a called strike. Again, be sure to tune in. Check us out over on GameChanger. Download the app, gc.com, for your iOS or Android device. Real-time stats, player highlights, and more. And of course, if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, as that ball gets away from the catcher, Rivera, it'll allow Sjssbl to move into third. But you want to
As far as I can tell, yeah.
hit the like button and subscribe. You can subscribe. You can join us in the chat. You want to cheer on your favorite player? Great. You want to take shots at my terrible announcing? Go for it. That's what it's there for.
You good?
All good time for summertime baseball here on BFA. Easing back into it.
1-2.
It is 1-2.
Ball.
So Campbell
2-2.
going to work now, 2-2.
Ball. 3-2.
And there is a called third strike. So Hamill, 2 Ks in the frame. That one on the look.
Glad you caught that one.
And it'll give way to Andrew Baldino.
Got 1.
You got 1.
That one just missed up top. Aaron Hamill sailed over everybody behind the plate.
He struck. Yeah. Yeah, the pitcher struck out. And he struck out.
We got 2. We got 2.
So Sjssbl still at third base. He's threatening to possibly be Galloway's 5th run. It's Hamill going to try to dial things in. And he gets the corner for the called strike. So Hamill doing a nice job painting the corners. Almost as good as Galloway painting. So if you're in the market and need some work done there in the house, there is nobody better, interior and exterior. You can give them a shout. 609-404-1776. Give Jim Brady and the crew a call. Located right here outside of Egg Harbor City, over there in Mullica Township. All right, so that ball is fouled out of play.
I got 1 left in the bag. we got the one that was killed.
You can hear there's a ball shortage.
Hit Nick's car.
It did. That ball skied high, foul territory, but will it be playable? Does he get the 2 feet in? He absolutely does. Sticks the landing, and that's a pop-up over to third to end the fourth. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on. The Knights come to bat, bottom of the fourth, coming up on BFA. Michael de Blasio back on the hill as we head out into the fourth. So far, he has been dealing. He's got 4 strikeouts and a pair of walks. As Steven Petrosh climbs into the box, he flew out to right field in his first at bat. Big swing, looked like Petrosh was thinking fastball, but de Blasio working backwards here with his battery mate Bradley Mills. Nice job defensively behind the dish tonight.
Ball, it's up.
That ball is up.
1-1. Foul. One, two. Life. Ball. 2-2.
2-2 the count to Petrosh. Fouls that one over. Oh, dude, just missed my truck, Petrosh. Oh, God. No,
Still 2-2.
well, luckily I got a guy, right? So Jim G and the crew of the RK Auto Body Group, keeping them busy.
Ball,
Oh,
it's up.
there's a cold ball. Petrosh working through it.
2-2.
De Blasio trying to keep his composure on that one. Swing and a miss. He gets Petrosh chasing that one upstairs for strikeout number 5. And de Blasio locked in.
Yeah,
Good baseball DNA in that family as his Father Mark, outstanding pitcher in his own right for Absegami back in the day, as Nate Goodrich playing third base tonight. Tries to come in. That ball gets away from de Blasio. So Goodrich takes ball number 1. It'll be Joe Rapici, who is on deck, and Sean Brady in the hole for Egg Harbor City.
You're not checking out his girlfriend before the game or anything, right? Just checking, you know. Ball.
That ball upstairs.
3-0.
3-0 now. As de Blasio trying to fight back into this one.
Ball 4.
And he yields a walk. So Goodrich been pesky, as it's his second walk of the ball game.
He's up on every lefty.
He's a 1-out base runner, and Rapici now 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He'll dig in and try to get this Egg Harbor City offense going. De Blasio, a hesitation-like move over to first. And just look at the infield here in Egg Harbor City. Got to give a shout out to Gary Hess and the crew. Getting the job done, get this field in pristine shape. Ball across the bottom part of the zone, late break from de Blasio. And he is looking good.
1 strike.
Checks back the runner.
Ball.
Ball up and away.
1-1.
Even count at 1-1. De Blasio showing some composure as he continues to work back. Nasty pitch location as he comes in on the handcuff. Swing and miss.
1-2. Ball. I would wholeheartedly agree with that, Bradley.
So the rising senior showing some veteran presence on the mound, switching up his tempo, looking back some of the runners, delaying his delivery at times, speeding it up at others.
Ball.
Not afraid to throw the breaking pitch late into the count, and he works himself into a full count at that.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. He gets them on the K. Take a look at the good placement here on the GameChanger instant replay. De Blasio looking in, and he gets him to chase it upstairs. So good work. By the rising senior as Sean Brady. And Goldie Beacom. He's in the box. Goodrich is going to get chased back to first. And Brady out of Cedar Creek. Called strike inside corner. Hey guys, any chance we can get a close-up of Brady's bat as we head into the 4th of July holiday?
Time.
Called time. And see if we can slow down. Look at it is, man. Look at that thing. A little patriotic. America. Red, white, and blue. Stars and stripes. Even with the lizard skin. And I'm actually being told, speaking of BFA, that Presence is being requested to live stream the fireworks in the city of Vineland. So, more details to come on that one. There's a hard rip ball, but right at the third baseman. And able to get up and make that play was Prendergast. So another clean inning by de Blasio on the L5. No runs, no hits, one runner left on. We head to the top of the 5th here on BFA. Top of the 5th. South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action. Joe Hamill back out. That one's fouled into the screen.
Right here.
And he's facing Schertel, who got the RBI double in his last at bat, and he singled in the first. So Schertel 2 for 2 with an RBI and 2 runs scored tonight. And a crafty hook there by Hamill catches the corner, and he's got Schertel on the ropes. And some of the fans familiar with Schertel, it just happened to be on the other side of the rooting tonight, giving him a hard time on good jest. Time was granted before the pitch, but Hamill wisely finishes the motion.
0-2. Play.
Shurtell skies one foul, third base side and across Deer Street. Shurtell, just his 5th game played thus far this season. A little bit of a late start, been in and out. OPS about 975 according to GameChanger. And you can check out those stats by following the Galloway Mustangs on the GameChanger app. Just check out the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. You can see all the teams and community passes have been purchased, so it won't cost you for any of the premier features, including highlight clips, real-time stats, the ability to screen record, and more. So retrieved a couple more baseballs. So Shurtell now back to work in the hole a bit. 0-2.
Foul. You got a piece of it. You dropped it. Well, drop, miss, whatever. Well, I do.
So New York again?
We can. You're going to need a strong mic, though. But
Called strike 3, so Hamill able to hypnotize Shurtell. Can those two guys work out routinely against one another over at the BPC? So bragging rights there on the line.
I'm being honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Chase Swain. The second baseman, 1 for 2 tonight. Make that 0 for 1 as he grounded out to short and he walked, taking ball number 1 here from Shurtell. And I can only imagine that might be Shurtell's last inning of work as pitch count tends to climb a little bit. And he takes that one off the foot, and that's going to leave a mark.
time is out.
Give him time to gather himself on the field to see it here on the GameChanger instant replay. This one comes right back up the middle and just gets a piece of the back of his heel. Looks like he avoided the worst of it, but doesn't feel good nonetheless. So I think I just heard Belford Rivera talk about taking the mound next.
Yep. Here, you go over there.
Listening in here.
You throw first. I don't think you can make it 60 feet either.
All right, so Hamill gonna take his time, make sure that he's good, and looks like seems to be as Felipe Campusano. Campusano 1 for 2, RBI single back in the first. He's gonna be the next batter
He was good.
to face Hamill, and I think we're good to go.
I asked him if he was good. He said, yeah, and then he threw another. I asked him, and he said he was good, so I was ready to go.
You want another one, Joe?
So the home plate umpire will put him back into,
All right, waiting on us.
put things back into play.
What?
Ball is up and out of the zone.
a day over 60 to me.
Hey!
One and one.
You hear the count now, 1-1.
Ball.
So, able to move into third base on that pitch. And now
2-1.
2-1 the count to Campusano. Rips one into left field. That's going back to the wall. And that ball is off the fence. So that'll be an easy RBI, but a very long single. And Campusano put a charge into that one. See here on the GameChanger instant replay. Woof. It's a heavy swing
One dead.
and a laser. You just see it fade right off the base of the fence in left. So a 5-0 lead, and now Taylor-made 4-6-3 double play for the Knights. And that'll end the frame, but not before the damage is done off the big bat of Felipe Campusano to add one more. 5-0. The Mustangs out in front of the Knights on South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action. Good to go.
Here we go.
And we are back. A little bit of a
Apologize for those
technical
technical
challenge, but we're ready to rock here in the bottom of the fifth.
Going out.
Mike.
First pitch in there from de Blasio gets him to chase.
I ain't gonna throw it. I haven't hit anyone all day. I'm not gonna throw
And
it.
we'll get the scoreboard working for you guys in just a second. We had a bit of a,
1-1.
call it a power surge out here in Egg Harbor City. But backlights, camera action. That's all that matters.
Ball.
Is Barry Walker
2-1.
now battling 2-1 against Michael de Blasio. And he chases that one upstairs. He evens the count out at 2-2.
2-2.
So de Blasio feeling the flow, both in his pitching acumen tonight and certainly with the hair.
Ball. 3-2.
Now a full count, 3-2. Scoreboard is back up to date. Nice work there by the production team, and he skies that one. It's going to straight out center field. Schertel going to get underneath of it, and
Got
he'll
it,
make
Jack.
easy squeeze. Stylish headband out there by 2-5. So the first out recorded here in the bottom of the fifth. Starting pitcher Joe Hamill.
How's that leg?
He'll come in.
Ball.
That ball up and out of the zone. De Blasio reaching back. Another gear here
1-1.
for the Absegami Brave. Dude gets it done on and off the field. Stellar high 3.9 like GPA
Ball.
for de Blasio, if I'm not mistaken. Scored quite well on the SATs to boot.
2-1.
Hard to believe that this young man is still uncommitted with his prowess both on the field and in the classroom. Swing and a miss. Evens the count now at 2-2.
2-2. Ball.
And that was a loud ball in the top part of the zone.
3-2.
Blasio is dealing.
Ball.
And earning the walk is Hamill.
1.
Peyton Petrosh. 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out the last time he faced de Blasio. He's going to turn and try to go small ball.
Foul.
And smartly was Lucas Prendergast. Actually, that is now Baldino over there in the corner. So Baldino was able to scoop that one up foul. But a good heads-up play, so Petrosh looking to play a little small ball, put the defense of Galloway on their toes. He's got Hamill at first, trying to climb onto the scoreboard.
Ball. One.
De Blasio resets, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Continues to dance around the zone.
1-2.
Great blend of command and efficiency tonight. And add in a very strong dose of velocity on the fastball.
2-2.
Evens the count at 2s. The Peyton Petrosh.
Ball. 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So de Blasio, feeling it. His 8th strikeout of the evening.
Still a game where if you pitch the contact, you're going to get out. Yes.
Oh, 1 is the count to Eric Moran.
Ball. 1-1.
Moran able to hold off on that pitch up and out.
Right.
And he takes that offering, now 1-2.
1-2.
That ball fouled straight back, out of play.
Still
And
1-2 here.
see the ball just roll off the curb. Heads up to Mr. Sheth. Retrieving that ball.
Ball.
Tough call there. Mustangs might have thought they had another out in the book, but another pitch opportunity now for the big left-handed pitcher.
2-2.
So Hamill ends up at scoring position now, and de Blasio
You're doing,
staring down a full count situation with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Good move. 3-2.
And there's the punch out backwards K, number 9, Michael de Blasio, through 5.
Thank you, sir.
Time for the Mustangs coming to bat. Inning number 6. It's on its way. Tonight's contest powered by the Bunting Family Pharmacy. They bring the pharmacy home to you. More baseball here on BFA Sports. Top of the 6th, and the first pitch from Hamill gets a piece
First time all night it's hit something I'm wearing.
of Prendergast. So
Take that picture. We could take the whole darn thing. So
Frankie Gargione
man up.
steps up to bat. Gargione looking for his first hit tonight. And Rivera going to throw down to second base, and it'll be a straight up stolen base
Shoulder trying to get him.
from Prendergast.
Straight up the shoulder trying to get him. We're not as young as Springtown. Ball.
And that breaking pitch is left upstairs.
1-1. Ball.
Prendergast moves his way into third base, and now Gargione with a good RBI opportunity. Runner at third.
Ball. Good. Right. No, I got it. 3-1.
3-1 is the favorable hitter's count now to Gargione. Looking to potentially get another RBI here. Hamill, the deep breath, and able to answer back.
3-2.
And now the full count. Delivery from Hamill.
Ball.
Ball 4 is Cole. And that'll leave runners at the corners for the Mustangs, as the outfielder Raj Sheth, or as Eddie Charlton of the BPC likes to call him, Viraj.
Ball.
Gargione moves in the scoring position. Now runners at second and third. And we got a timeout on the field. And looks like we're going to have a conversation. Jerry Wilgus. Turning it off. And as they like to say, sometimes it's worth a little bit of privacy between coach and umpire here. So I think a little bit of a conversation around some unwritten rules. It's always a good learning opportunity, especially when you got
I know he's not one of your guys.
a team with some
He doesn't know anything about baseball.
young guys.
4-5 nothing. So yeah, you're still going to steal bases. It's not a blowout. What?
So a little bit of chirpiness from one of the fans, and there's a nice base hit by Raj Sheth. That'll be an RBI single. Oh, that ball just stays inside. So nice job by Belford Rivera to get part of the mitt on it.
6 inches to the right. And
But a nice job by
scored, but thankfully
Viraj
he
Sheth.
deflected it to stay against the fence.
So Gargione will move into third, and Sheth will get the RBI single. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Michael de Blasio.
Hey!
Oh, nice breaking pitch by Hamill. He gets de Blasio going fishing for that one. He's He's got him down in the hole 0-2.
Oh,
Still looking for their first out of the inning. Nice stop there by the catcher.
How much you can do this and be able to have no gap.
1-2. He's 25 and you're not.
And he gets them on the K.
25-year-olds have something we don't. Flexibility.
One out as Kyle Campbell, the leadoff hitter, digs back into the box. And you'll hear two seasoned vets
No, you good.
give you an update.
Foul.
And we're foul tip there. Gets a piece of the catcher. And Wilgus will head out to the hill. Have a quick conversation with Hamill. See Coach Rivera. Give Campbell a hard time as he wore that one.
Other than when you were weaving. I understand that, but if the arm wasn't there, it would not have hit your arm. Like. Foul.
Campbell fouls that one off. Down the hole 0-2.
Well, he keeps throwing them.
I don't do that to him.
I'm talking about the pitcher. Like.
Swings through and misses, and that'll retire Campbell. So Hamill reaching back, and he's got back-to-back strikeouts here in the 6th. And Andrew Baldino, who's moved over to third base,
Yeah, he seems
step
like a really
in.
nice kid.
Baldino 0 for 2 and was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the first. Good rip into the right field side, but able to come up with the catch is Sean Brady. We'll check him out on the GameChanger instant replay. Is Brady
I want to see that one too.
able to slide, slippity slide, and come up with the the inning-ending catch out in right. So, one run, one hit, and a runner left on. Egg Harbor City comes to bat here in the bottom of the 6th from Leak Field in Egg Harbor City. And back for baseball,
drive
and we
up
got
the
a
stairs
new
over there?
arm on the hill for the Mustangs, and it's going to be Frank Gargione.
Fly.
He relieves Michael de Blasio, who I can now tell you had quite the stat line in his own right, but Gargione going to face
Foul.
Belford Rivera. So Rivera bunted in his first. Bunted in his first at bat. He was thrown out over at first, but the player coach,
2 strikes.
56 years old, is doing a good job knowing that his team needed a catcher tonight. So he gets behind the plate to get the job done, and he puts one in play, and he hopefully doesn't blow out a hammy. And Gargione able to keep composure and get the 1-3 put out. But, man, check out the lumber on Rivera. Do we have that on the replay? And here's the game-changer instant replay as he tears up the base paths yet again. And Rivera, 0 for 2. A little bit of a hitting slump. Going to have to get another lesson over there with Jimmy Brady, his hitting coach. Got to get back in the cage out here in Egg Harbor City. Oh, that sounded like good wood, and that was peppered down the line. And Rivera, he's aboard with the long single. Gargione takes over for Michael de Blasio. And before that at bat, I meant to give you the update on de Blasio's stats. 5 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, no hits, and no runs. So there's a 5-4 and no double play. So the fielder's choice, Petrosh, he'll reach. You see it right here, some good glove work. And that's Baldino able to turn things, try to get it with Swain and de Blasio, but he was able to get the lead runner, but not the trail. 2 outs for Nate Goodrich, who I've been told will pitch for the Knights in the top of the 7th. First pitch from Gargione was a called strike. So if you're listening to the update on de Blasio, he had a no-hitter through 5 innings.
Ball. 1-1.
And a called strike.
1-2. Foul. 1-2. Wipe. Ball.
Throw down to second base and a FedEx delivery from the arm of
Shortstop and the second baseman just
Mills.
No, we don't want to cover.
Tough spot to be in. Mills' throw is on the money.
Pretty much dead on the money. Nice job, Bradley. Too bad your middle infielders didn't want to get it.
Words of encouragement. A little bit of miscommunication in the middle of the field.
2-2.
Couldn't have said it any better myself there, Jerry Wilgus.
Ball. 3-2.
Full count now for Gargione as he continues to go to work against Nate Goodrich. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, so Gargione able to eliminate the threat.
Hope you guys fell asleep for a moment.
So no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We head to
Thank you, sir.
top of the 7th. South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action here on Tuesday night. the pharmacy home to you.
Took care of him a long time.
And we're back.
He could help you out.
The fantastic acting debut for myself. I don't have to worry about winning any Oscars anytime soon, I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I'm sure if I was in the Academy, someone would want to slap me at a certain award show for how bad I might be. But nonetheless, thanks to Joe Bunning and the Bunning Family Pharmacy, official sponsors of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. And if you happen to have one of those prescriptions that need to be refilled on a monthly or quarterly basis, or you just ended up being at the doctor and you're in a tough spot, give Joe Bunning and team a call. They will bring the pharmacy home to you.
There you go. Telegraph it. You might have cataracts. We don't know.
So the new pitcher on the hill for the Knights of Egg Harbor City is Nate Goodrich. Nate Goodrich of Atlantic Cape Community College. Player of many
You at ACC again next year?
talents.
You at ACC next year again? Did you?
So he moved over to third.
Which would be
All right.
Labrador Retriever.
So Coach Rivera gonna talk things over with his player and pitcher tonight. Nate Goodrich, and my man is earned a cold one after this, and he's probably gonna want to stop at a Wawa or Sea Isle Ice and grab some ice because he's gonna feel that one in the morning. But again, tip of the cap to Coach Belford Rivera as Jaden Shurtell takes pitch number 1 from Nate Goodrich for a called strike.
All right. You focus on that part then.
Ball is up and out of the zone.
1-1. Foul.
That ball fouled third base side towards Deer Street.
One, two. Spike. Two.
Even count 2-2 to Shurtell, and Shurtell hard hit ball right at second base. And that'll be a 4-3 put out from the glove of Peyton Petrosh to Jonathan Rivera.
Right, Bill. Okay.
And Chase Swain singled in his last at bat, 1 for 2 tonight with a run scored. First pitch is a called strike from Goodrich.
It's helpful. Hurts less.
That ball fouled straight back out of play.
Haven't gotten
See
back
how dark the intersection is, but a good shot of Deer Street on the corner of Deer and Buffalo Avenue. Also home to the Egg Harbor City Crusaders youth football team out there which is the landscape of right field and center.
1-2.
Lots of excitement. There's a hard hit ball, and it's going to drop in for a base knock. So Swain with his second single of the evening. And with one out, Felipe Campusano step into the box for the Mustangs, who lead 6-0 here in the top of the 7th. Want to thank our friends, the Bunning Family Pharmacy and GameChanger, powering tonight's event. And if you're looking to showcase your own business and support your favorite South Jersey South Shore Baseball League team, contact your coach, President Joe Bunning, or reach out to us at BFA Live Sports. Tons of affordable ways for you to show your support and get your business name out there in front of the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League crowd.
Oh, okay. Ball, it's in.
Campusano turns away from that one, but it is a called ball.
Well, good-ish. Good-ish. You framed it good for 56. 2-1.
2-1 is the call.
Good.
Ooh, called strike on a nice breaking pitch by Goodrich.
2-2. Foul.
Hard roped ball, foul down the third base side, and Coach Mejia gonna pick that one up.
Two. What?
You be sure to follow us on YouTube, BFA Live Sports. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and it looks like he gets Campusano as a victim for out number 2 in the top of the 7th.
Hey, buddy.
And the catcher, Bradley Mills, will drop the leg guards and come on out.
Ball.
First pitch to Mills, called ball.
Good.
And he answers back with a called strike. So Nate Goodrich trying to
1-1.
get his team back to bat with the opportunity, perhaps for a late inning rally. And there's a ball hit at Peyton Petrosh, and he's over to Rivera to end the top of the 7th. So a nice job in relief by Goodrich. So no runs, one hit, one runner left on base. And we're headed to the final licks for the Knights. They trail by 6 here on BFA. down to their final 3 outs, at least in regulation, are the Egg Harbor City Knights. Frank Gargione on the hill, his 2nd inning in relief. And he's going to start things off against Joe Rapici, who swings and misses at the first Gargione offering. Off-speed pitch from Frankie Gargione, just misses.
1-1. Foul. 1-2. What?
Gargione has him on his heels now, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, so good looking out pitch there by the rising senior.
Some guys just sit in their head that they're going to swing no matter what.
Goldie Beacon's Sean Brady.
Ball.
Looks at ball number 1 as that one is outside.
You play with Garrett? Yeah. Good kid. So was his dad.
Brady with the healthy hack. Looked like he was trying to put that one over the left field fence.
They didn't call him Moose for nothing. Yep. Ball.
Brady looking
2-1.
quite comfortable there at the plate, and Gargione working at a quick tempo.
Ball.
So the former Pirate of Cedar Creek has got himself in a good spot from a hitter standpoint. 3-1. Ooh, absolutely swung hard on that one. Foul. And there's a good look at the RK Silverado and RK Kia K5. And there is ball number 4. So Brady will earn his way to first base here in the bottom of the 7th. Keeping hopes alive for the Egg Harbor City Knights faithful. And there is a breaking pitch. And this is down in the zone. And Walker skies it, shallow right field. And going in and making the squeeze is number 2, Kyle Campbell. 2 outs for the man who started this game for the Knights is Joe Hamill. Since we're into overtime a bit tonight as far as the time frame goes. Could be a quick wrap here late in this one.
Ball. 1-1. Good.
Called strike.
Hey Ron, you have
1-2.
you have a couple of replays we could play at the end instead of doing like a player of the game?
Ball. It's in.
And that ball is called in. Evens the count at 2-2. Gargione.
Ball. 3-2.
There's the ball, goes right up the middle, and that will end the ball game on the fielder's choice. So the Mustangs win the rivalry game tonight here on BFA Live Sports 6-0. Powered by Michael de Blasio, the left-hander. With 5 innings pitched, he earns the win with 9 strikeouts, no hits, and 4 walks. So de Blasio was sharp. Jaden Chertel had it going with the bat as he added quite a few RBIs and a couple of base knocks and a double to boot. But that will do it for tonight's action. Our next South Jersey South Shore Baseball League broadcast takes us to Buna. Tuesday, July 5th, after the holiday, the Buna Blue Dogs will host the Hamilton Hotshots live from Bruno Malini Field. But for the entire BFA crew, thanks for joining us, and we can't wait until next time to see you play ball.